In the kingdom of Eloria, the werewolves, foxes, tigers, and myrrh all lived under the Lichen King's rule. I was Leora Nightclaw, the Lichen King's only daughter. When I was 7, my father chose 4 heirs from the 4 great clans. They were raised in the palace as my future mate candidates. The kingdom called them the 4 Lords of Eloria. But none of them wanted me. When I came of age, I had to choose one of them as my mate. In my last life, I chose Cassian Thorn, the wolf I had loved since childhood. I thought my love could soften his coldness, but on my coronation night, he opened the palace gates for Serafina Ashford. Her family dragged me from the throne. Cassian held me down himself, while Serafina drove silver through my heart. I stared at him in disbelief. Only then did I understand. In his eyes, I had never been his mate. I was only the cage keeping him from Serafina. When I opened my eyes again, I was back on the day my father asked me which of the 4 I wished to marry. Without hesitation, I said,
"Father, I choose Rowan."
Rowan Blackwood, the most unreliable man among the 4 lords, a playboy who never slept alone.
Laura, are you sure? Once the mating decree is sealed, there is no taking it back.
I knew that, but Cassian never wanted me. I would not hand him my life twice. Beyond him, marrying any of the others made no difference to me. I was the Lichen princess. I had duty, and I had burdens.
Dad, my mind is set. I will not regret this.
He sighed and pressed the royal seal beside Rowan Blackwood's name.
In 3 days, I will announce to the kingdom that Roran of the Myrrh clan is to be your husband.
I nodded and left the king's chamber. The moment I walked out, 4 striking young men were already waiting in the corridor. They were my 4 mate candidates. Magnus Ironclaw of the Tiger clan was the first to speak.
Princess, we heard the king ask you to choose one of us. Who did you choose?
My eyes drifted to Cassian out of old habit. Tobias Vale, heir of the Fox clan, clapped Cassian on the shoulder.
Do you even need to ask? It's our Cassiel, of course. Everyone in this palace knows. The princess has been pining after Cassiel for years.
Cassian's face went cold as stone. His gaze meets mine, dark with resentment, bitterness, and defiance. For a heartbeat, I wanted to tell him I had not chosen him. Don't look at me like that, but I stopped myself. I had thrown myself at his ice-cold feet for years. Let him stew for a few days. When I said nothing, Magnus nudged me.
Come on, Leora. Don't keep us in suspension. Who is it?
I glanced at Roran. He stood silent, fanning himself lazily.
In 3 days, you will all know.
Roran caught my look. He arches a brow. I didn't say another word. I turned and walked back to my chambers. Tobias was not wrong. Everyone knew I had loved Cassian Thorn. But Cassian was proud. To him, rising through a woman was a disgrace. His heart had belonged to another all along. Every smile I offered him, he met with cold disdain. But what he had never understood was that my marriage was never just mine to decide. My father was ill. I was his only daughter. To stabilize the 4 great clans, my husband had to come from one of those 4, whether they wanted me or I wanted them. Lost in thought, I heard a voice call out behind me.
Leora, wait.
Is something wrong?
Cassian gave a stiff, formal bow.
My heart already belongs to another. I beg you not to choose me.
Cassian Thorn, you really thought I'd choose you, didn't you?
You are the princess. You have endless choices. Why force someone who doesn't want you?
Don't worry. I won't chase after you anymore. You're free to live your dreams and run away with your beloved.
Leora, what are you saying?
Just as I was about to tell him I had chosen Roran, someone rushed straight at me. She crashed into me and sent me sprawling to the ground.
Princess, forgive me. I didn't mean to. I swear. Please forgive me.
It was Serafina. She came from one of the most powerful wolf bloodlines in the kingdom. Yet every time she saw me, she trembled like a rabbit before a hunter, even when I had done nothing to her. In my last life, I thought she was only pretending to be weak to win his pity. Now I knew every tear was part of the act. She kept slamming her forehead to the floor until it turned red.
Enough. It was nothing. There's no need for this.
I pushed myself off the ground and said nothing.
Princess, I deserve to die. Please, just forgive me this once.
Leora, she didn't mean to. If you bully the weak like this, How will you ever rule a kingdom? How will you earn anyone's loyalty?
Bully the weak?
Fine.
I'd show him what real cruelty looked like.
Remember this. That is bullying.
Cassian was too late to stop me. A red handprint blooms on Serafina's cheek. His finger jabbed at me,
Leora!
shaking with rage.
You will address me as princess.
Cassian froze. He had never imagined I would raise a hand to him. After all, I had spent years adoring him. His jaw clenched, his fists curled until the knuckles cracked.
Fine. Well done, princess. Serafina, let's go.
Cassian was not this cold to me from the start. When I was 7, I fell into a lake, and someone pulled me out. I'd always believed it was Cassian. After that, of all 4 mate candidates, he was the one I had held closest. He used to sit with me through my lessons. He defended me when the tutor scolded me. He took my punishments alongside me. Then we grew older. He learned what we were to each other. He was being raised to become my future husband. He couldn't accept that future. So slowly he pulled away from me. Only now did I understand. While I was clinging to a childhood memory, he and Serafina had already chosen each other. No wonder every tear of hers mattered more to him than every wound of mine. If he ever found out I'd chosen Roran instead of him, he should have been relieved. The next day was Aloria's annual royal wound ceremony. My father's health was failing, so the right fell to me. The 4 mate candidates stood at my side. Cassian was still angry from the day before. He did not give me a single warm glance all morning. After the midday meal, I went into the back garden for a moment alone.
Cassian, I made these honey cakes for you. Try one. Tell me if they're good.
Serafina laughed and brushed a crumb from his lip. I had no interest in watching the two of them together, so I turned to leave, and that was when figures in black burst from the shadows.
Who are you?